Have you ever wanted to complete two really hard achievements at the same time? The No Harvest achievement and the 2 Megapops achievement? Well, today I'm going to be showing you how to do that with the Pouākai. You still don't know how to pronounce the name of this legendary bird? And you know what else is going to be amazing? We're going to be doing this without a village. Yes, mind-boggling. So to start this, we're going to start with the NG Dart strat. We're going to need these 2 towers in order to help us be able to get through the beginning rounds of the game. This beast handler here is going to be the one that's going to get all of the pops. I choose you, big bird monster. We're going to be saving up for the fine, majestic bean. No, not Voidora. Geraldo. Geraldo is very pivotal in order for us to be able to do this strategy because of the fact that we need some of his items, including invisibility potion for the dinosaur. Yes, we're going to be putting down a dinosaur for our run here. Microraptor, put you all the way down here because actually on Cornfield there are very, very small gaps in which you can place down a Geraldo item or a beast of sort. So in this case, the only land animal in the entire beast handler's arsenal, the dinosaur. Don't have any room for fish because there's no water here to accommodate for the fish. So that's why the Megalodon would be impossible to do on this map. Or chimps anyways. You can put down a portable lake outside of chimps, but obviously this is chimps. It's obvious it's a micromanaging with our dinosaur here is going to be well and truly needed. Let's put you just strong actually so that you can target the strongest, most beans, and once the pinks have kind of... No, we're going to need to move the dinosaur over there. And we should be good for the rest of the round. Yeah, moving the dinosaur over here temporarily and changing the targeting of our beast handler here ensures our victory. Gonna go with Adosaurus because of that lead popping potential. And then afterwards, Horned Owl. Then we're going to put down another beast handler. But not only are we going to get the Pouākai for this video, we're going to get the max power of 132. Although this round might be a bit cumbersome. But again, it could just be the case where I need to change the position of our dinosaur here. Put you at the end there, but then again, the beginning's gonna suffer. Please. Good. I don't want to put down a glue if I don't have to, because we need all the money that we can have at our disposal in order to afford the Pouākai before round 80, because round 80 we're gonna suffer against the ZNG against with just a condor. Even max power is useless against condor. It doesn't do anything against a condor, even though it damages the bad. Explain that one, Ninja Kiwi. I think we need to put down a glue at the beginning of a round. Delay our purchase of the Horned Owl so that we can actually get some speed control up and running here. Yeah, yellow and pink balloons are horrible. Oh, these white balloons as well. They can be pretty fast when deformed into a pink balloon. 2 of them, mind you. Right, we're going to turn auto start off so that we can put down our fellow beast handler friends, and these fellow beast handlers will not be stealing pops because of the fact that, well, the round is not going on and we're going to merge the beast to this one. Also, to increase the range of our little Adosaurus, we're going to place down a beast handler over here and then obviously dinosaur just so that it can reach over here in case that makes a difference between victory and defeat. And we may need to place down another glue for this specific round. Or shall we just put down another beast handler and see if it can actually buff our dinosaur enough so that it can actually deal with the pink balloons? Let's see if this actually does the trick. Largely, let's put you on first actually. Yes, actually, that dealt with it. Good. Gumdrops. There's no gumdrops to provide. And no, we're not removing corn. Put you as close as the other beast handlers as possible so that we have room for 3 more beast handlers in the future to go down, because I do want to use these 3 other spaces here for 3 other beast handlers to get that max power Pouākai involved. I know I'm saying it wrong, and I know I'm going to make some people very agitated because of a mispronunciation. I'm not good with pronunciation of words, okay? especially words that I don't even know how to pronounce. Right, the bird on its own is not going to be able to handle all of these camera balloons, so we're going to be riding on some invisibility potion for quite a lot because of the fact that, well, our dinosaur cannot exactly target camera balloons if it can't see them. What a dinosaur if it cannot detect camouflage. Let's get the golden eagle so that our power increases. It can carry more than just one teeny little balloon at a time in its owl form. Owls are lovely, majestic creatures, but unfortunately it will not serve us well in the grand scheme of things, especially when our target goal is the legendary bird itself. Well, I'm just going to call it the legendary bird rather than Pouākai, because I know I'm mispronouncing it, and I don't know how to pronounce it properly. I know people have given me, like, pronunciations in the comment sections of my previous videos covering this bird, but unfortunately, everyone keeps giving me different pronunciations, so I don't know which one's which. Alright, horned owl, horned owl, horned owl, increasing the power of the golden eagle here. Yeah, we definitely need the legendary bird as soon as possible. We're going to get on round 79, believe you me. We're going to get that brilliant bird on round 79, but we're going to have to deal with these first few rounds here. Rainbows, going into regrow rainbows. We need to place down a blade trap because, well, and also some hot sauce here. Because we need to deal with some innate damage because our golden eagle, we can't afford the max power golden eagle for us to be able to go through this round. But we will be able to carry the ceramics back to this point over here. The wise words of many people on the internet. It's not that deep. And when it comes to small stuff like mispronunciations of words or entities that exist within a video game, surely you need to step back and realize it's not that deep of a issue if somebody slightly mispronounces a word or a name of something, especially if that said name is not native to your own region and stuff like that. Also, this simply won't do, so we need the dinosaur to detect and pop these purple balloons. Because everybody loves a good old purple balloon, especially when it's camouflaged. Right, let's buy the giant condor now for the even bigger power. And upgrade all of these to golden eagles because, well, these three need to go up to condor so that we can actually, you know, meet the requirement in order to get a tier 5 beast handler tower placed down. What are they creatures? Both! Let's just say both. Both is good. Golden eagle. Let's get this other one up to golden eagle. Can we do it? A few of these, yep, green balloons, and we definitely have our second infused golden eagle into this giant condor. This is just literally, this is cannibalism in a way, because this one bird is absorbing other birds of similar kin in order to enhance his own power. Yeah, this is definitely Pokemon in a way. Enhancing the power of your fallen foes or fallen allies so that your own power is enhanced. Basically, all these sacrifices are helping hands. Great. Yeah, this is not very good to say the least. Is having this golden eagle going to help us out, actually? Or is this not going to? 40 out of 64. We need all of the power which we can get, but there's just too many of these to handle. I think the problem is that they're all spaced out. That's the issue that we're dealing with here. If they weren't so... You know, we could just put down a Jerry's fire and our problems would be dealt with, actually. That could be it, actually. And yeah, the Jerry's fire is what we definitely need in order to get through round 50. Yeah, Jerry's fire, you're getting much more money out of it because it lasts 10 rounds rather than being a limited time thing. Though being cheaper, the glue will run out much quicker. First condor infused into our primary giant condor here. Yeah, these are just condors. This is the giant condor because the other condors you cannot see to even see if they're giant or microscopic or not. Yeah, the condor can interact with lead, or at the very least the Jerry's fire can interact with lead simply because of the fact that, well, it's on a tower that can detect camo balloons.
Welcome back.
but I feel like this is a bit more of a safety precaution in order for the dinosaur to interact with the lead balloons here. Can they do it this time? I believe that is a yes. Okay. Round 60. Another giant condor infused with this condor. Just got one more condor to infuse, and this can be upgradable to a tier 5 legendary bird that I do not know how to pronounce. In hindsight, I should have placed Geraldo down here next to the engineer, so it has slightly less view of this pathway down here because it would have more corn obscuring its path, but we are still guaranteed to get the job done. Absolutely, Geraldo. Yeah, clumped up ceramics are not an issue. It's when they're spaced out. Like, if all of these ceramics were spaced out, then the condor would not be able to actually deal with them because they're not bunched up. It's very good against bunched up targets, not a bunch of spaced out targets. Now we have 64 out of 64 power. Because of that, we have 3 condors infused with this condor, and we need to save up 32,400 for this majestic beast. Can it deal with all of these ceramics? I don't know where my words were there. Right, not fortified, but just 2 regular BFBs, and it's able to deal with them just fine. Yeah, for some reason, Geraldo is able to do a lot of damage later on throughout the game, which is only cool if Geraldo is your 2 Megapops intending tower, which he is not in this case. No, they're sliding away from me. Jerry's fire, anyone? Now the heat is starting to pick up. These fortified gross ceramics, we're somehow able to deal with them, despite the fact that earlier we were kind of struggling to deal with fortified balloons. Because I think it takes up much more time in order for the condor to be able to properly interact with fortified balloons. And yeah, Geraldo's kind of stealing stuff. So I think after the BFB spawns on this round, let's place down a tube of amazing glue to slow them all down. I think that is definitely the correct course of action. Can it interact with these? And obviously it's not going to do so. Perhaps with when the regrows spawn, we should place them down. Can we do it? That is the big old question. Let's place it down now, actually. The BFB won't be affected because it's not at the stage where it can actually affect Moa class balloons, which is brilliant, actually. We don't want it to actually affect them because it takes up much more of their stock. Come on, come on. Glue them all, 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 glue them. Yes. Perfecto. You see genius unfolding? It is spelled as flare balloons. Round 75, a bunch of BFBs here actually, but because they're all clumped up together like this, it means that they are absolutely no problem. What about the next round, round 76? They're also clumped together that a condor can deal with all of them in one giant mass of attacks. Whereas if they were all spaced out, the condor would suffer against them, honestly. 77 is being dealt with. Get back here! I think the like the bottom part of Beast Handler and the middle part of Buccaneer are the definitions of get over here. Let's see, we are 5k away from the giant condor, but just to save ourselves an invisibility potion right now, let us glue these camo ceramics so that the well, it can deal with them all of them, hopefully, which it obviously did. So we have the money for Pouākai now. Well, at some point throughout this round, we will have the money for it. All of these rainbows giving us that sweet, delicious finance that we need. And the bird has finally been purchased. But now that it's not at max power, I think its attack speed has decreased. But it will soon be at max power once again. Let's see, auto start is off. Excellent, because we are going to increase this power further up to its fullest potential. let's get this going. So we're going to place down a beast handler as close as possible to the others so that we have enough space up here, just like so. Yeah, we got the gap is very small, but it is very doable. Let's link you, let's link you, let's link you, link up to Horndow, and yeah, we'll get more Horndow infuses into this. No, I am not removing the corn. Otherwise, it will remove the no harvest because we've harvested that corn. The suffering of flare balloons. Honestly, sometimes the pain is just simply too much to endure, but somebody has to go through the pain, and that pain is me. And I like fun on this channel. I mean pain. They're both spelled the same, okay? Pain and fun. Their definitions are the same. Did you not know that? Well, now you know. The more you know. Alright, let's get the Golden Eagle infused. We're on our way to the 4th infused Condor. But we're going to go with these Golden Eagles first because their power is... well, it's given to the Pouākai a bit sooner, even though it is less power. Now we just need another 25k or so in order to get up to the 132 power scale, in which we are destined to be. Come on, come on, come on, come on. So yeah, a village-less, no harvest to Megapops. Isn't that just splendid in its own ways? Like, we can't even get, like, overclock because the bottom path beast handler does not benefit from overclock or ultra boost. Only benefits from middle path, village, and the jungle drums, I think. I'm not too sure now, actually. Ninja Kiwi is quite weird when it comes to their buffing and not buffing of certain towers. Because, like, hey, here's an upgrade that could really benefit your tower. But hey, guess what? Because of the unique way in which we programmed it, hey, you cannot do that by our design. Right, ZMGs dealt with. I told you they were dealt with. Although now I am thinking of a Moab glue. Just to slow them down a little bit. Give our legendary bird here a little bit more time in order to actually get... Yeah, exactly, Geraldo. To get the job done here. So, give you that so that you can slow down DDTs. And also increase your range as well. Don't forget about that. We'll give you invisibility potion at round... at level 19 of Geraldo so that you do bonus damage against DDTs. I choose you! I choose you, Zapdos. Use Thunder. Shut up, Geraldo. Can I deal with all these fortified Moabs and BFBs? Just one more Condor to infuse and we have the maximum power. Another +8. Did Ninja Kiwi predict that the Pouākai can achieve a 2 Megapops without removing any corn on Cornfield? Do you think so? I don't think they could have predicted that. I don't think anybody was able to predict this. Yeah, all of these are spaced out and really annoying. I don't think we're able to do this because they're going to go out of our... I think Geraldo got too many pops there. So let's place down another tube of amazing glue and then go from there, okay? Let's place it down here so that the BFBs are not going to affect it and therefore we don't need to place down as many of these. Would you go? There we go. That's what I wanted. Number 1, so that Geraldo can have a minimal amount of steals because for some odd reason Geraldo is able to pop Moabs even though they're being, well, outside of his range. But I think it's because of the fact that the Pouākai lifts up the balloon, so therefore anything that is lifted up then but then again the engineer's not targeting them, so it can't be the case where picks up balloons then have the innate ability of being targeted by towers which would otherwise be blocked of line of sight blockers like the corn on this map here. We are nearly there now. After we pop these UMGs we should be there. There we go. That is the one. The fully powered legendary bird. I switched between mispronunciation just saying the legendary bird, okay? Just go with it, okay? Just go with it and don't ask questions. Relentless glue, glue splatter, keep them more slowed down and even more under control than usual. So how is round 95 going to fare? Well, the first part of this round is just absolutely flawless, as you can see here. But then the DDTs, they could be a different story. Nope. Relentless glue is keeping them stunned in place. That is just brilliant. I love this combination. Oh, a villageless, no harvest to Megapops. For goodness sakes. I am so good at this game. Actually, I'm crap at this game, but I don't like to say all this sort of stuff. Okay, actually, let's just give you the Jerry's Fire. Let's give you that because, well, we can. So what are we going to spend the rest of our money on? Well, Glue Storm because, well, we can get Glue Storm, but also the fact that we need a Genie Bottle for around 100. But you don't want to just deploy immediately because of the fact that Geraldo's going to steal many pops along the way here. And that's just not desirable for Geraldo to do that. Geraldo stealing pops is a very bad idea. That is what we call a not Giga Chad move there, honestly. Thank you very much. This is only going to serve as means of bonus one of yours is not being affected by Relentless Glue. Could that have something to do with the glue bug in the game, Ninja Kiwi? I do not know, but what we do know is that we're on round 98, the toughest round in the game. Can the max-powered legendary bird be able to keep all of these in place? We will see and we will find out. Just look at the absolute massacre that's going on. This is just brilliant, honestly. I love this. How many steals? Only 2,000, honestly. I was in a test game and Geraldo was somehow at 12,000, so I just don't get Geraldo sometimes. I really don't get Geraldo. Do you get Geraldo? I think it's because the curse is over here, actually. I think that's because of the case. This is a good pop count for this round, actually. So, round 99. Let's get this done and dusted. Let's activate that, deal that bonus damage, and... Okay, so round 100. How are we going to deal with this? We don't want to place down the Genie Bottle immediately, otherwise Geraldo will steal too many pops. Oh, shut up, Geraldo. I know they're not toys, and I know everything has a cost and all that. Okay, so you started attacking, so as late as possible before it exits the Pouākai's range orbit. So I'm going to place it down now, actually. Get you to damage, and hopefully you'll be able to go down to DDTs and all that. There we go. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Yeah, we got it. Oh my gosh. Look at that. I choose you. And we got ourselves a Beast Handler Instant Monkey Grave. That's just fantastic. That is, folks, probably one of the best scenarios I've done on the channel, honestly. A no harvest 2 Megapops without a monkey village spawned down. And the idea of this came into place because of the fact that I feel like enhancing the power of this would be better off than trying to put down a monkey village and trying to enhance it by giving it power in which it could have by having 2 more of these, because a village will ensure that we would only have the max power of 108, which I don't think would be viable for this particular run here. So yeah, that is what you would call a brilliant run. So only 12,000 steals from our Genie Bottle here. A very handsome Genie Bottle, might I ask. And Geraldo, you did have. So the engineer here, the dart here, only served as the beginning tools for our greatness at the end of the scenario there. So if the Pouākai can do it, can, let's say, the giant condor do it? I'm just going to say no outright, because we just don't have the means of dealing with ZOMGs. Like, for some odd reason, condor can damage the bad, but it can't for the life of anything be able to 1, detect ZMGs, number 2, damage them. Like, it's just coded so that it can damage bads, but not damage ZMGs, for goodness sakes. And it needs an MIB in order to be able to damage DDTs. Yeah, you just get this one, honestly. The big bird! The biggest bird of them all! I honestly think that Gigantosaurus, and with Homeland Defense, by not going for the purple dino, I think Tyrannosaurus Rex would also be possible for a no harvest 2 Megapops on Cornfield. Thank you all so much for watching, and let me know what you thought of this video down in the comment sections below. And take care of yourselves, you absolutely wonderful people. And remember, if you don't subscribe, you're going to have yourself some heavily restricted restrictions on your next boss outing.